This ABC 15 Flash Briefing is sponsored by Sanderson Ford. Straight up.
Hi, I'm Steve Irvin with your top stories from ABC15 Arizona. 250,000 people marched on Washington that August day 57 years ago, calling for an end to racism and equal treatment under the law.
We can never be satisfied as long as the Negro is the victim of the unspeakable horrors of police brutality.
And so as they did in 1963, today people are marching on the streets of Phoenix to celebrate history and continue the pursuit of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr.'s dream.
I believe it's going to happen in this generation. We have to let this whole old guard just, excuse me for this word, but die off. And because they are the ones harboring all this racism. And until that shift happens, we're really in a waiting game.
Pastor Stewart is the son of an Arizona civil rights icon, Dr. Warren Stewart Sr. Pastor Stewart says today's march is not only about honoring the past, but pushing toward policy and political change. As more businesses start to reopen, hundreds of complaints already rolling in, claiming some businesses are not following the rules. The state's setting up a hotline as counties meet the benchmarks to reopen businesses like gyms and bars serving food, if they promise to play by the rules. The owner of one Chandler business saying they're taking the coronavirus requirements seriously.
Tremendously serious. I think for everybody, for our members, what we're explaining to them, and everybody's been great about it, but what we're explaining and their understanding is, hey, we want to stay open.
The Department of Health Services says their inspectors are reviewing and investigating complaints in Maricopa County, and numbers show more than 200 complaints on Maricopa County businesses just on Thursday. Another major Valley event on hold till next year. The Chandler Ostrich Festival now scheduled for next March after being postponed from this spring to Halloween. All tickets from this year will be honored.
50 days at 110 degrees. I'm Chief Meteorologist Amber Sellens. Thankfully, a cool down is in sight, but it comes with increased threat for heavy downpours and flash flooding. We're now under a flash flood watch for every area you see here on the map, shaded in green, from noon Saturday till 5 o'clock in the morning on Sunday. Storms will start first in southern Arizona, and then they could make it up into the valley late tomorrow night before we see that chance stick around in the overnight hours and throughout the day on Sunday. Temperatures are going to drop big time too. Tomorrow still in the 100s, but then we'll fall into the 90s as we head into Sunday. And again, as we look at your valley planner, those storm chances will be ramping up as we head into the late night forecast tomorrow. There's a look across the rest of the state. Highs in Prescott, Sedona, and Payson in the 90s, 80s along the rim, and here in the valley, we'll drop to the 90s Sunday and Monday before temperatures heat up again throughout next week.
For the latest headlines, weather, and traffic, head to abc15.com or download the free ABC 15 mobile app.
This ABC 15 Flash Briefing is sponsored by Sanderson Ford. Straight up.